Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's a new week of the 19th of May, 2025. All right, let's see what's going on for the week. I'm going to go around the world from Aries to Pisces. Let's see what's happening. Time stampers, you guys rock. Thank you. I also am continuing to do the numerology for time stamping, which ties into the read, which is beautiful. Okay, Aries, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So, it's interesting, really interesting how the Ten of Cups is in the center, right? Your forever happy place, person, family, commitment, desires, etc., right? The real deal is based upon what you think and how you feel. So you're having, if we could say, your head over heart, your heart over head. What is it you're feeling? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? It's taking you truly more than a minute to come to like an understanding, a clear vision for your future. You know, your ego may want to put that feather in your cap, and your heart says, just tell me how you feel so that you can grow and mature into an infinite, the infinite being that you are must decide from the heart and the head being on the same page, literally page. So you have to merge these two together in order to get to your happy place. And I love this depiction of this card because the Ten of Cups happy place is the simple things in life. It's the picnics, it's the summer, it's the family unity, right? It's getting together and just spending good quality time with your family. And it's not necessarily, okay, for some it's like a Mary Poppins, you know, what is it? Yeah. Wasn't it with Mary Poppins? You know, with the umbrella. This is protection over the family unit as well, with the umbrella. But it is about knowing what it is you want and going for it. But you've had a really difficult time trusting in that decision and putting in the effort that it takes, no doubt. Some of you already know that family is everything. And your commitment to that is what's causing a head and or heart decision of going for it. Yeah, there it is. That's the whole thing right here, the Ten of Wands. You're not 100%, you have two tens. You can either, Aries, listen to me. You can either find yourself in a happy place or consistently fighting and going against the grain of head over heart. I mean, you have a choice right here. You can see it. Do I want to be miserable and be in the lowest vibration of not living my full, true happiness because my ego has gotten the best of me? Or do I want to follow my heart and know where my happy place is? Not necessarily just with whom, your happy places, but you know, you do want, maybe you don't know it yet, right? You do want the entire inner happiness that exemplifies your outer world. You just got to go for it. And don't fight against the current. And that's like so true for everyone, quite frankly. So you may be a role model for some of your family members in terms of the decisions that you make in your life, and your family saying, okay, well, Aries, you know, you got to live also, right? What is that saying? You make your bed, you got to live in it. You got, you know, so you have to live with the consequences of choosing. That's why we have free will. Okay? All right, Taurus. Page of Wands. These are kind of new, so they're hard to grab onto. 8 of Wands. So you're taking your energy and you're moving. Moving your energy. Wow, look at this. Page 8 and Knight of Wands. Where are you headed? Are you having, like, here's like a polarity of going back and forth, back and forth. And what is it going to be? What's it going to be? Back and forth. So there's definitely a pattern of back and forth. I want it. I want to go back. Some of you want to go back. All right, some of you are wanting to go back to a time where you didn't have to think about anything. It just was like, you just went for it. I feel, Taurus, you need to just go for it. You do. You go from the page and the Knight and the 8. So some of you need to go for it in terms of who you're looking at on social media. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board, right? And figure out where on earth do you want to be right now? Do you want to be like wherever this energy, like the winds of change, take you? Spirit's saying just go for it. And then you're having this like this horse is like kind of like not bucking, but kind of bucking back. Kind of saying, wait a second, hold on a second. Before I keep going forward, I might need to take a minute because I'm not sure if I'm going for what it is I really want, what it is that you really want. You need to use your intuition. Some of you love animals in terms of cats, dogs, and or horses. You may be really requiring some freedom. Some of you want your freedom, but you keep insisting that you want your freedom, but going back to a certain person. All right, so your spirit guides, Taurus, are saying, pause. Hold on. You need to hit the pause button this week. It's like you really want to take action. You want to go for it. You want to do this. You want to do that. But Spirit's saying, hold on a second. What's that song? Do you know where you're going? Do you like the things? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life's been showing you? Or something like that. Where are you going? Do you know? That's what this whole read is about. I'll take one more. You have spirit guides that are helping you. 3 of Cups. That includes all of factors that include you to take a minute to pause instead of going for it and or going after someone or going back is based upon how you're feeling. And I honestly feel that with the fish here, these are koi fish. This is a lucky pause. You're being given a graceful pause from spirit, your spirit guides, to really feel your way into a place where you're not gonna feel like a fish out of water. You're gonna know instead of continuously going back. Spirit saying you keep going back. Be that a person, place, or thing. You keep going back to a place where, you know, that you feel like it's the right choice. Spirit saying, give yourself a minute and then go for it. You need to to get all of your ducks in a row. I know there's no ducks here, but you do. If you're moving, let's just say this is moving to a new state or country, whatever. And I know your heart's in it. I see that your heart's in it. And you have friends where you're going, for sure. Your heart knows that you want to go. Got it. But you need to slow down, right? The horse is saying, slow down. You got to slow your roll so that you can get everything in order. That means where you're going to live, how much it's going to cost, who's going to be there for you, how you feel about it, how does it make you feel about it, what about work, what about this and that. Just make sure that you don't go too quickly or decide too quickly to do something without taking a pause first. It's very important because wherever you're headed, it's not like you don't have support. You do. But you also need to have all your ducks in a row. Like, how much is it going to cost me? Is it rent? Is it a house? Is it, do you have enough saved to do that? What about the taxes? What about this and what about that? You may feel like you're limited to like timing, but I feel that your heart will say, okay, you're ready. So follow your heart and go for it when you know that you're not needing to ask all those questions about, the next move, your next move. Be that I feel it's physical for sure. Moving on also. Moving out, moving on. Gemini. Three of Swords. The pain of yesterday. I just heard that. The pains of the remains. Not to be toyed with or joked with. We never want to toy with our hearts. Toying or having others toy with our hearts is not something that should be truly a laughing matter, right? So don't let someone play with your heart, because your heart is what is given for all of us to grow, to know, to be happy, and to know what we bring to the table in every aspect of our lives as an empress. So if anyone has already broken your heart, has verbally abused their time, effort, and power over you, that's done. Oh yeah, thank God, that's done. I feel a lot of you are saying thank God with this. Thank God in hindsight. Thank God that I have had to really feel this pain in my heart so that I could get very, not only acclimated, but find a new way forward in my life that is no longer ever going as an empress, hello, no longer going to accept misuse of power and trying someone and or others trying to control your heart, trying to abuse your heart, your good nature, Mother Nature. Someone has abused your good nature and now you're like, I'm done and I'm ready for a new chapter, a new decade, a new beginning. Any pain, you have 2 3s. So the last maybe 3 months or up to 3 years, Gemini, you have come to the realization that not only have you grown into this beautiful empress, but you already know that what's waiting for you is a lot more in line with a new heart and a new blossoming of yourself from where you've been. Some of you have heart lockets. A locket maybe was given to you. Ribbons, something about ribbons. Putting ribbons in your hair. Wearing ribbons. Maybe not in your hair. Maybe like oh gosh, that's an old song. Ribbon round the oak tree. I don't remember that song. A castle. You have, Gemini, everything that you need. You have beauty. The stars are your crown, over your crown chakra is your union with the divine. And the beauty that you uphold within yourself has not been in line with what Spirit has had for you. So let's just say the last 3 exes who abuse their power in some way, shape, or form has allowed you to see your heart in in a different light. You've grown, you've matured. You're no longer that person that they used to know. What's that song? Someone I used to know? That's what this is. See, people equate others. People equate others as they used to be and not as they are. Because through the eyes of others, someone else, and or whomever has broken your heart in the past and abused their power, and through the own heartaches of your own heart, you've now blossomed into this empress where you're not going to take it any longer, where you already know that you have matured into this beautiful empress and wanting a whole new world, a whole new life is before you, right? What's that? What's gone is gone, and what's coming is the best part of your new beginning of your life. Some of you are planting flowers, of course, spring, summer, right? For sure. vines. Something about flowers on the vine. And this is about your internal and external growth. It's like, you know, it's true. Heartache teaches us to grow because it is our mirror reflection. Some of you put ribbons in your hair. I said that already. They're really emphasizing, maybe you should put ribbons in your hair. I don't know. Look at that. You are 7 of Swords. That's what this is. All the, oh, what are they saying? Oh, fools for love. That's it. They're saying fools for love. Some of you know that you've been a fool for love. And some of you searching for love in all the wrong places. You have had time now to realize that trajectory is no longer applicable. We're not ever going to go back to people who lie, who are emotionally unavailable, who say one thing and do another. Who mimic. Something about crows mimic humans. So I feel like someone has tried to mimic you and use your Empress status as a way to uphold their own insecurities. Look at that, King of Swords. Yeah. Some of you may be meeting a new person, which is another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Libra. But anyway, some of you are starting a new relationship, perhaps with another air sign. I'm going to look at that King. Knight. Someone's coming. Wow, you're going to get word. You're getting word of someone being interested in you, wanting to talk to you, sending you, I don't know, it could be someone looking at your social media. It could be someone coming in to wanting to talk to you, wanting to see and meet with you. Wow. This is interesting, isn't it? What is it in the Wizard of Oz? They had all the colors of the horse having different colors. The horses in Oz. So it's kind of like, I'm going to say it, it's kind of like a dream come true for you as the Empress, knowing, having someone who's very like-minded in heart and in word, in what they say and what they want. Their heart and their heart and their logic is coming to you to relay a message that, you know, we haven't spoken in a minute. I want to relay a message to you. I want to start something new. It's someone coming in to say, I've seen your pain. Someone has seen your pain and what you've been through, and or they want to come talk to you about their pain and what they've had to endure. Maybe they were fool for love, right? And they may have missed an opportunity with you, Gemini, for sure. Someone definitely missed an opportunity being with you. It's time for a new, just saying. And everyone coming into your presence as an Empress, Gemini, is going to have already dropped their ego. So they're very heartfelt, truthful people, characters that in your stage of life. The stage of life meaning, you know, the stage, not an age. All right. That was interesting, right? All right. Cancers. Cancers, beautiful Cancers. Wow, look at this beautiful Four of Wands. Heart-to-heart talks. An offer of love, an offer of forever. Three of Pentacles. Someone's been or wanting to, oh my God, look at this. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Cancers, what's happening here? Someone has been working in tandem, putting a plan together. For those who are single, let's just say, some of you will be no longer single. You're getting ready to, someone may be proposing, someone may be wanting to move in, offering you. Someone could be working out of their home and collabing with others, making money. I feel someone's pouring their heart out. The harp, I'm seeing the harp, but I'm also feeling a violin. Someone's playing music for you. Music. And why do I want music of the night? And for some reason, I feel something here. Someone is collabing to ask you for their hand in marriage, and or don't get scared. I don't think you are. I feel that you're definitely, someone's proposing marriage for sure. And I'm going to say it. Okay, just give me, just because the Three of Pentacles is in the middle, I feel some of you who are in a committed relationship may want, or you have your eye on someone and you're not sure if you should pursue it. Probably thinking about, maybe you have two different females here, Cancers, and the female has options in males. So some of you single Cancers are definitely looking for, obviously, your happy place, your twin, whatever. And you're choosing, you could be doing like a pros and cons list. You could be asking your family for some advice. Let's see, Justice. I am going to say it. Some of you are definitely going to Justice of the Peace, and or some of you on the other side of that, some of you may be thinking about getting divorced so you can be single again. Ten of Swords. Or, sorry, Wands. Some of you are thinking about taking action and going to a legal advisor, getting legal advice about a divorce. Or, I guess I have to say it, the other side of the spectrum is you want a divorce to be single, or you're getting married. Justice of the Peace. Oh, I feel someone's conflicted as to whether or not, like, okay, I'm going to say it, don't get upset, but some of you Cancerians, maybe masculines, are thinking, what is the financial consequences of my decision? Like, I got to look at the blueprint of my financial, like, how is it going to, you know, if I get divorced, am I going to have enough money, or will I be able to survive? You know, I may have to pay for, you know, alimony and or child support or something like that. So I am, for some of you, I'm feeling you're weighing out your options with that. Some of you are single and getting ready. Someone is trying to figure out, how to piece the puzzle together of, okay, what's the future going to look like with this person? This single person. You do have two feminines here. One's blonde and one's brunette. Maybe someone dyes their hair, whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is, what's the future going to hold for Cancerians? Looking and weighing out everything. And if that means going to justice, going to the courts, getting legal advice, something about also the title of the home. Something about, is the title of the home going to still be in your name? Whether you get married and or if you get divorced, who gets the home? There's a lot of things on the table here for Cancerians. So definitely good luck with that. I send you many blessings, and I do truly hope that for some of you, you are getting proposed to and or moving in together, right? A new beginning. It's not always a negative thing. It's a good thing. And that probably is what we should be focused on, Cancers, is look at it from a positive perspective, what this is going to bring into your life. All right, Leos. I have to just, these are slippery suckers. Leos, justice. Wow, look at that. Wow. All right, Leos, what is fair? Ooh, wow. Something about your house or your foundation. Ooh, that's going to affect if you're married. Okay, wow. Some of you are Cancer, Leo, cuspers, for sure. Because I feel that some of you are going to immediately go and elope. Some of you, it's a breakup of your marriage, just like Cancers. But you're not looking into lawyers, etc. This is a legal issue regarding your house. Maybe you're suddenly getting married, going to justice of the peace, or you're, wow. Or it's suddenly your relationship with your partner. Something happens. Something happened here with that tower to make someone say, I want a divorce. This could be, oh my God, something just happened where I don't want to be married anymore. It is very similar to Cancers. So Cancer and Leo have very similar reads here with regards to a commitment and or a breakup. It's one way or another. But with the tower here, let's look. The world, the end. Someone is definitely having, for Leos, an ending of a marriage. Yeah, we're cutting it out. So something has happened where someone just could have been this weekend. Someone, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra's here. Scorpio said, I'm done. Others, just saying, others of you are on vacation at a distance, like you're, I don't know, South America, I heard, Europe, I heard, and you get information or a call to go back home because something happened, like a natural disaster happened to your home, and you have to call to get insurance to fix it, to cover it, something like that. I'm also hearing Spirit saying, if you're planning a wedding for someone, right? If you're planning a wedding, the place that they're planning to get married in has a fault. There's a fault or a natural disaster has happened. So you have to inquire about other places for someone to get married. Let me just get one on the justice real quick for Leos. It's the Three of Pentacles. So if there's some kind of natural disaster that happened in your home, it's not going to cost you a lot to fix it, okay? And or there is going to be something about money. If this is a breakup and this is the end of a relationship, someone's asking for 3 and 6 is 9. Someone's saying, I want more money. Or the justice is saying, this is how much you get. Something about how much you're getting. A magician. All right, so Spirit's saying to you, Leos, if you're going through a breakup, I feel this is a breakup for you guys. I feel someone had already been warned. This was a warning. You had been warned, or someone had been warned. Maybe your spouse or your live-in was warning you that, like, if something happens one more time, we're done. I'm out. And I feel something has happened. Something has happened, whether someone lied or someone finally said, if you're continuing to break this marriage apart, then I'm going to have to go to court and ask for maybe a separation. Something could be even a legal separation, to let someone know, Leos, that you're serious. And if it is about the foundation of a home, if it is the literal foundation due to, a flood or a fire of some sort, electrical, whatever, you're rushing home to fix it. Some of you may be getting an appraisal on your home so that you may be thinking of moving. Okay, that was a lot, but we had to get more cards because it was a lot. All right, Virgos. Let's see what's going on with Virgos. Oh my God, look at how this Tower came out. Knight of Pentacles. Let me get one more. Virgos, what's going on? Judgment. Wow, Tower, Knight of Pentacles, and Judgment. Oh my Lord. Okay. Virgos, something took too long. Maybe a decision that you needed to make took too long. And the decision that you needed to make with this pentacle, right? A decision that you needed to make took so long that now Spirit intervened and collapsed everything. Like, you were supposed to take a risk, or you were asked, Spirit saying it's not supposed to. You were asked by Spirit to take a risk, but you were maybe afraid of taking that risk for fear of the outcome. Like, do I want to really go back to something that isn't foundationally sound, right? Look, do I really want to go back to someone, a place, person, place, or thing, and relive something that's already kind of dead and gone? Sorry, but you do have skeletons here. And you do have the Tower. So do I really want to go back in my life to places and or people, things, etc., that are no longer worthy of my time and or effort. That includes a job. I feel more and more it's like it's a home. It's people around you. It's people that have, maybe you're in a situation where now you're called to make a decision to either go back or get out. Something like that. Let's look. The Tower and Judgment. Virgo. The Page of Cups. Yeah. It's going back to a relationship that you know is, I'm sorry, it is. It's dead and gone. Judgment and the Tower. Do I really want to go back to a relationship that's been dead and or gone? It crumbled. The Tower, Virgo, Six of Cups. The thing is that this love is a past person that ended it. Yeah, and you want to restart it. Wow. Why do you want to restart it? Some of you want to go back to a Six of Cups. Some of you want to go back to someone from your past whom you really love, but maybe due to the fact that you were waiting, maybe you were waiting for the universe to show you the way, and you waited too long, and the relationship broke apart, and it's been a minute since you've seen and or heard and or been with this person, right? It's like in the 11th hour, in the 11th hour, some of you feel like this person is your destiny. And I feel like now if you have been in this cloudy feeling deserted, like you're on a deserted island or something, feeling alone in this, all alone, I feel like you do want to go back to re-entertain the idea of finding or being with this person whom you love. Not finding. I digress. It's being with someone from your past. All right, and how is this going to end? Up. Oh, wow, 6 of coins. So guess what? I'm glad that I pulled this because I feel like it's reciprocated. I feel like you feel this for them. They feel this for you. It ended quickly. And you now want to go back. You may be thinking about this person a lot, reminiscing about the love that you had with this person. Some of you are messing with your hair or whatever. Maybe getting a different hairstyle as well. I feel someone's really missing someone from your past. You're missing someone from your past. And this person really had your heart. And you may just say, I'm going for it, no matter what. That's it. You're going for it. See, this whole thing with the hair, something's with the hair. Hair. Okay, so now they're telling me the hair is not Hair. The hair is a rabbit, the hair. Hare. So, I feel that Virgos, that's for me a hint that the angels saying, oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's funny. Some of you, it's interesting, depending on your situation here, right? Some spirit is saying not a hair of a chance. This is how you're feeling, right? It could be there's not a hair of a chance that this person would want me back, right? And then on the other hand, because I'm playing with my hair, spirit saying the rabbit, you have like a good luck of, right? The rabbit. Maybe you carry a rabbit's foot in your pocket, or you see rabbits now. I mean, it's spring in the Northern Hemisphere. All right, so something about it's good luck. And Spirit could be saying, not a hair of a chance. So you may, and that makes sense for a Virgo to really be contemplating it and taking their time about going back to someone from their past. That's not a decision that you're going to make overnight. That's like a decision that takes, a long time. And you're not going to be foolish about it. So you have had time to think and reminisce how this person made you feel. And I do feel it's a good thing with the Ace of Wands. Wow. Oh my God. All right. Libra. Holy cow. Libra. These are all coming in. 3 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Libra. And the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. All right, I'm just going to say it right now that some of you Librans, we've been talking about this for a minute, but it's also been for some of you, you've already decided to be in a committed relationship, and from single to being in a committed relationship. Some of you are getting married. I have had this before where it's coming out, but you have to understand, based on your natal chart, will that come out as a committed relationship, longevity, long-term marriage, and or live-in. Some of you are definitely moving into that right now with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you, if you have been, I'm going to say it, if you've been waiting on some finances to come through, hallelujah, they're here. I feel like for really a good majority of you are getting into a committed relationship, and you're celebrating. You're celebrating. Wow, right? Okay, I'm also seeing, I'm seeing coffee grinds. Why am I saying coffee grinds? Espresso. Some of you love to drink espressos or coffee grinds, or you like a shot of espresso, or you like what are those? Espresso martinis. I don't know where that came from, but I heard it. Some of you have birds that come around you in Mother Earth. You do have a very close tie to Mother Earth. And a birdie told me, you might have gotten someone already, a small reach out. Someone already reached out to say, Libra, I'm here. Have you forgotten me? Kind of wanted to make their presence known. Maybe on social media or a text. Something real small. A small gesture is coming, if it hasn't already happened. Some of you are celebrating an engagement, moving in. We have a house in the backdrop. I'm also seeing a platter. Like maybe you're going out with friends and you're celebrating this commitment, this union, this relationship coming in. You're with friends and family, and there's like a platter of goodies. It's kind of like everything you ever wanted is here. You know what I mean? like a dessert platter and all the flowers. Mother Earth is definitely coming through for you, Libras. And you know you're you are Mother Earth. You know you're part of the whole, the universe. This one wanted to come out. Two of Wands. Someone's definitely coming your way. Oh my gosh. Someone's coming right towards you and saying, let's go forward. Let's connect. The Wheel. Some of you are getting an offer of marriage and or commitment in terms of traveling. But with the 10 as the Wheel, wow. You're like, someone's like going to definitely want to give you the world. The King of Swords. So I have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, not in your chart. Or if it is your chart, then it is. You with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, rising and or moon. Because we do have the sun and the moon here. Yes. The sun and the moon. Like, seriously, Libra, the sun, moon, and stars are all aligning for this union. Look at the stars. Sun, moon, and stars are all aligning. This is a proposal, a commitment, someone coming into your world again. Oh my Lord. Wow. And if that couldn't be any better, it could be also finances that you've been waiting on. I have to take one more because I want to also get the King. With the King, we have the and putting in the work. 8 of Pentacles. Someone wants to put in the work. And also, if you are expecting some money from inheritance or what have you, you are getting more than what you thought you were getting. But I think this is truly someone has their sights on you. They are focused. They want Libra. Look at this. Someone has their eye out for you. Libra. I know, and I'm pointing at you, right? Oh my God. Please let me know what's going on. That's beautiful. The stars are all aligning for Libras to get everything that they've ever wanted. For sure. And I've said it before, but if it hasn't come to fruition yet, it's on its way. All right. Wow. It's like, wow. That's money and commitment and love. It's having it all. That's having it all. And having it all depends on everyone's, whatever it is that you want. It's not going to be, having it all to one person is very different. Their perspective is different than another's. Okay, that was like really cool. All right, Scorpios. Ace of Cups. New love. Self-love. Knight of Swords. Someone coming into the fold. Someone coming back to tell you something. Someone needing to tell you something. King of Wands. Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be their sun, moon, and or rising sign coming in to want to tell you something. Someone wants to tell you something, or it could be a new love coming in. I'm having a hard time with my voice. You can hear it. It's sketch. They're sketchy. It's sketchy. So if someone's coming back to tell you something or to offer up something, It could be sketchy. I'm just saying. Someone's charging in, like, I'm your person. This Aries, Leo, Sag is coming back into the fold to say, I've got something to tell you. Something very urgent news. You may be getting some urgent news or a message. This guy looks like the Burger King, right? With his fur on his cape. So someone could be, I mean, it really makes sense if it's an Aries. I want it my way. Just saying. I mean, that's how it is. Let me look. What do we have? The Star. Wow. Someone sees you and or you see them as the epitome of a star. The stars are all aligning for this new love. New love coming in, a message of love coming in, and 7 of Cups. So you may be wanting to entertain a new love or to feel that you've had your options open and now you see how the stars are all aligning for you to speak your truth about someone that you really want to be with. Yes? I do have to say, Leo, Aries, Sag here is, if it's an Aries, if you have Aries in your moon and or rising, this could be, hey, I'm coming to get my holy grail. I want to give and or get my holy grail of love as I've had options in the past. I now know that the stars are aligning, that I now know who this person is and who I want, right? After I've had time to kind of reconsider, rethink, reevaluate, and maybe get really into your feels. Yeah, you've been really stuck. You've been stuck in a place where your mind has overridden your heart. And now your heart is saying, I'm going for it here. I've had time to feel and think. And now the stars are aligning you to just go for it. That's what the Knight of Swords, he's the fastest moving knight of them all. But the King of Wands, I have to say, if you are dealing with a King of Wands, even when the stars are aligning, this person may be coming in saying, hey, I want you and only you, but it has to be done my way. And maybe that's where there's an issue of, is this fair? You know, I don't need the Justice card to see the 7 of Cups is like, wait a second, we have to compromise. We have to see really eye to eye. Absolutely. 2 of Cups. Wow. You know who you want. And I feel like you've had time to assess and to go out there. Maybe you've been single and dating and haven't found the person that really could fulfill you. And now the stars are aligning for you to have your true love. You know, you have to be certain. That's why the Knight of Swords is there. You have to know who you want. First of all, though, you have to know what your heart wants before you can hold that mirror reflection to another. You know what I mean? Someone has been stuck and not feeling they have options to get away. So that could also be an issue of maybe someone is fully aware of whom they want and what they want. However, they've been stuck in their head about how they could get out of something they're stuck in already. Someone, if it's not physical, if it's not figuratively stuck somewhere in your mindset, it is For some of you, it is. For others of you, Scorpions, it's about I need to make sure that I look at all my options before. Some of you are fearful of commitment or have been in the past, and what your mindset has been telling you versus what your heart really wants. You've had a tug of war between the two. You can see, look at a tug of war between what you want in your heart and what your heart's telling you versus being stuck and going after, the frivolous things in life. I just want one more for Scorpio on the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you've been very unclear and now you're real clear what you want. You're going for it. I'm just saying, you are going for it. I'm going for it no matter what. And it could be a new love. I'm going for it. And if it's not a new love, some of you are having a hard time expressing your love and how you feel. This week you may get all choked up. I mean, I literally my voice is, yeah, you may get choked up emotionally. But it's in a good way because you're finally feeling your feelings instead of ignoring them and being stuck in a negative place. All right, that was good. Saggies, what's going on? Saggies. The sun. Okay, so we're headed to a beautiful, happy place, but we need to plan for the future. And so we need to have conversations. Saggies, you're having a conversation. You could have a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we need to have convos, clear communication about how we see our happy place. Where is it? Sorry, that whole Scorpio read got my throat all choked up. All right, so let's talk about this. Saggies, you're having a convo with yourself and others, maybe your work peers, etc., about the trajectory of where you're headed and your happy place with maybe someone who makes you happy, how to get there, what's it going to entail, what's it going to cost, what do I need to know. Some of you may be moving into a new relationship that you're really happy about, right? This person is really very similar and their wants and needs the same thing. You're going to find that you're both on the same page with what you want and where you see your future and who makes you happy for sure. And some of you are in a relationship that when you're with this person, they make you so happy, it does feel like you've known them for a lifetime, which is a good thing. Sometimes people stay together in relationships and they don't really know this person that well, and it has been a lifetime. So this is making plans and preparations and open communication about what we want and how we're going to get there. How to get there. Saggies. Queen of Coins. Well, it is. It's going to take money, but it's going to take time. And the effort. Like someone saying, I'm all in. Saggies, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for sure that says, I'm all in. What's it going to take? Just tell me let's collab. Let's put a plan in place for maybe the summer. maybe moving in together, maybe not moving in together, but, dating. Maybe you're dating someone who's long distance and needs to now, to get closer to someone in a relationship, to get closer and to get to know someone is going to require a relo. And someone saying, it doesn't matter, I'm all in, whatever it takes. Wow, Knight of Pentacles. So someone really, okay, I'm just going to say it. Someone wants to go really quick, but I'm telling you, Sag, take your time planning. You need to take your time planning. Spirit saying it needs to take its course. This horse is like, I know I'm for you. I want you. I want to commit. I want to be with you, all the time. We have great conversations. We have the same vision of the future, but we don't want to go that fast where we miss a beat. Something about missing a beat. We want to make sure we can afford where we're headed. Yeah, look at that. Some of you are like I'm all in. I want to go for it. The Knight of Coins, though, says, wait a second, do you have all your plans in place? Yeah. You need to really, really just relax. Take a deep breath. You already are in a very good place right now with this person that makes you happy. You need to slow your roll in order to get what you want in the timing that is appropriate and necessary, like this summer. So take these 3 months, you have a 3 here. Take these 3 months, and you have a 3 of Pentacles. Take these 3 months to blueprint, put everything on paper, have the conversations that you need to make sure the money's there, that you have enough money. Let's just say you're moving into an apartment or a house or whatever, and you want to ensure that you have everything, all your ducks in a row before you, fly off into the sunset. Seriously. Spirit says this person is totally for you, but you need to slow your roll because you may be overly excitable. Not that it's a bad thing. You may be overexcitable about it. And Spirit's saying, just give it a minute. The Knight of Pentacles. Just give it a minute. So that you make sure you have enough money to do whatever you need to do. Now, for those of you who this isn't about, let's say, an external person that you meet or have met. This is about a new job that's paying a lot more than you maybe anticipated. Maybe you went from one job that was paying you a small amount to, oh my gosh, I've been looking and searching for this job, and you just got a new job. And you have kids. So you're taking full responsibility. Some of you are taking full custody of your children. And some of you are thinking about maybe imposing a new place to live and or taking your kids on vacation. Wow, and Siri just nodded yes to that. That was kind of bizarre, but that was like confirmation that some of you are doing that for sure. Okay. That is a great read, Saggies. Take your time, but you already know where your happy place is and who you want to be with. And that could be literally, for many of you, it could be your kids or being with someone who makes you feel so childlike, That's when you know. It feels like home. Okay. Capricorn, I wanted to do a little shuffling. air out the energy. Capricorn, what's going on? Capricorn. Capricorn, Queen of Swords. How many times has this Queen of Swords come out in your read with me? Seriously. A Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The Moon. Some of you are not telling a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius how you feel. Oh, and, oh my God, what? 10 of Cups. There's a card under here. Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. Oh my God, some of you Capricorns, you have deep feelings for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You want to give your love to them. You want a commitment. You want to move in together. You want to merge families. Wow, look at this. Some of you have your eye on a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, Capricorn, if you're an Aquarius moon, this is you being happy in your family life, giving love to your family. This is all about family. Your kids, your animals. I mean, I love this card because I said it to someone else. I forgot who I said it to. Maybe Taurus. I forgot. This is like Mary Poppins, right? With the umbrella. Dick Van Dyke, right? Some of you this summer planning on like doing the simple things in life with your family. You know, going on picnics, being out in Mother Earth, spending quality time with your kids. I love that. And your other half, or whatever you want to call it. Taking the dog with, right? This is so cute. All right, so I really love it. I do feel some of you Cappies have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as your moon, in your natal, sorry. Some of you are getting married or planning on merging families. Death. Some of you are saying, wow, okay, some of you, oh my God, it just turned. Some of you may have death of a loved one. I'm so sorry, Capricorn, or it already happened. Some of you may experience death of someone very near and dear to you and your family. And you don't know how to feel about it. I feel some of you, I'm so sorry. Wow, it took a turn. But some of you are angry about it. It could have already happened, especially with that 5 of Wands. All right, I'm hearing someone didn't tell you that they didn't want to share it, so they didn't want to hurt your feelings. Some of you went to a doctor. They went to a doctor. Capricorn, this is about a family member. Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sag. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the back end. Or it's your moon sign. This could be someone didn't want to, they're saying rattle your cage. Page and Knight, someone you really love. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I send you so much love and light. This is someone passing. A family member. Maybe a Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sag. Some of you, it's just like a grandfather or an elder masculine who just lived a really good life and their time came. And if someone did not tell you that they had gone to the doctor, I'm just saying, someone had gone to the doctor, gotten news of it's not good, they didn't want to hurt you and or scare you, that it just is what it is. Yeah, they didn't want to scare you. Someone went to the doctor and got news of the fact that maybe their MRI came back or their heart or something. They didn't want to hurt your feelings and they didn't tell you. And so you could be, Capricorn, angry about it. Someone does have a fear of death. Others of you, not the same read. Some of you may be going through a lot of, complications with your health, and you're worried about the future of your health, and you're fearful of death. Fear of God. My God, Capricorns, here you are. So you are telling me. It could be a grandfather, an elder masculine who's not going to make it. And it may happen quick, just saying. They're not going to suffer is what they're saying. I'm so sorry. Capricorn, I'm so sorry. You could be really angry when this happens, or if it's already happened, that they didn't tell you. But they did choose, that was their choice. So, I can't tell you how to feel, of course, but that could be for sure what's happening, okay? For some of you, and it may happen quick. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Capricorn, just let me know. I'm here for all of you guys. That one was really rough. All right, Aquarius. All right, I gotta new energy. Aquarius. Let's pan out these cards real quick. I'm sending so much love and light to Capricorns right now with whatever you may be going through. Family issues, family members. I felt it more like that being an issue, someone's health, for sure. Okay. Aquarius, let's shuffle. I do want to. Okay. Aquarius, they said this. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're good. Money's great. Money's coming in, making money, family money. Wow, look at this. 9 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Getting it all. Having it all, Aquarius. And 6 of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you, some of you Aquarians out there are very giving, philanthropy work. You give to your children, to your grandchildren, whom you love. You have a happy family life, right? Very comfortable living lifestyle. Some of you are giving money to your kids, or you're receiving money from a mother to help you to move on, move out, have all your wishes come true, your dreams come true. Some of you have a dog and or cats. I don't see the cat, but I do see a dog. So I feel like you're really, some of you are getting an inheritance from a mother, or you are the mother giving your child, or you're the child getting money from your mother. and it's helping you to get your dream home. Strength. It's helping you to have the strength to go wherever you want, live wherever you want. Maybe you're looking for a home, a condo, you want to move. Maybe you're focusing on like starting to look for a home, but you need a down payment. So you're getting help from a mother figure, and or it's an inheritance, mother and or father, family money. All right, that's going to help you to move maybe out of a family house. Maybe, Aquarius, some of you are still living at home and you want to move out. And so your mom is helping you, or your dad. Okay, yeah, some of you really love your family. You love the fact that you're able to get help from a mother figure. I love this. It may be a loan. It may be your mom and or dad giving, I feel it's a mother giving you a loan, or just giving you money, you know, saying, hey, here, I've worked hard for this. This is part of you. This is your inheritance. I want to help my child. Aquarius, I feel like if you're the mother, then this is you. If not, it's a mother figure that wants to help you to have the life that you so rightfully deserve, and is giving you that 10 of Cups. You have the Ace with the 9. They want you to be happy, so they're going to lend you money, and you don't have to pay it back. 7 of Swords. Because, I'm going to say it, don't get upset, but some of you, when it came to love, you trusted the wrong people. And your family might have told you, Aquarius, this person is not the person for you. Right? But, you know, sometimes we have to be Aquarius. Sorry, a phone call came in. To continue, Aquarius, I feel that you trusted the wrong people, and you didn't. For some of you, when it came to love, your family members and close-knit friends, whatever, your circle of trust, told you this person may have not really been wanting the same thing that you wanted. So you kind of like, for some of you, you've been scorned a little by love. And now you want to move on, gather your strength, and be happy again. And part of that happiness is coming from a mother figure who's going to help you through it. I'm going to get one more. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're going to get this money quick. And you're going to be able to move on quick. And if you were dealing with an immature, Aquarius, listen up. If you were dealing with an immature Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo's here in Aries more so than Sag. However, if you were dealing with anyone like that who was lying to you, just telling you what you wanted to hear, you had to find out the hard way. I'm sorry. But you did find out the hard way, and now you're moving on. And you are getting help from a family member, which looks like a mom who's helping you to get a loan and or to give you money, loan you money, so that you can get on your feet and buy yourself a home, a condo, you know, pay your bills, whatever. You are getting help. And if you're the one who is helping your kids, then God bless, really, because that is a very rare commodity. Sometimes where families, you know, parents are able to give their kids, you know, help. Okay. Pisces. Pisces, what's going on? Pisces. That was Zeus. The world. All right. Some of you Pisceans want to travel. I felt that with that car. Like, I want to go. I don't know where I want to go. Maybe to four corners of the universe, but I'm out. The Empress. Look at you, shining bright. Having it all. Truly. Having it all. Pisces. And the Queen of Wands. Wanting to go. This is you. I do feel that. I feel some of you are wanting to go, travel the world, travel in general. I feel that some of you, I heard some of you want to get like a boob job, extensions, maybe a facial lift, maybe eye lift. I see eye lift. I think that you finally want to beautify yourself and your surroundings. Some of you are going to like a third world, not country, but it could be a country, but you're going to a place where it doesn't cost as much if you are doing anything, plastic surgery or something. Some of you, maybe it could be a Leo, Aries, Sag daughter. But I do feel that you want to travel with someone, or just basically you're getting ready to travel. Some of you are going overseas for sure. Maybe this is like a sister, an aunt, a bestie, something like that. It's time for travel for Pisces. Yeah, you're like, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm transitioning from sitting at home, worry. Some of you, okay, they just said it. Spirit said some of you have been worried about all of the, traveling on the airplanes and all of the crap that's been happening on airplanes, but you're like, I'm done worrying about any of that. I'm now very certain where I want to go. Some of you are looking into places that you want to go travel to. Yeah, it's like I'm done sitting at home. I gotta go. I really feel that. Oh my God, look at this. Are you kidding me? Some of you, it's Italy. It could be Greece, Italy, Europe. It's Europe. Oh yeah. Some of you are really, maybe you're getting ready to be seen. So this is very much being seen in the limelight or getting out there. And maybe it is. You're single and you're ready to mingle and you want to change maybe some of you are changing the way you dress, your hairstyle, plastic surgery, extensions, whatever to beautify. I love it. Yeah, it's a whole new world for you. It is. It's like, I'm out. I'm ready to go. I need to go. I feel like you've been sitting at home for too long, minding your business, being the great mom that you are. If you are a mother, your kids love you, but it's time to go. I want to travel. I want a new life. Some of you could be taking a dog with you and going to where your happy place is. So that's where you want to be happy again. You want to be happy again. I did say again. I feel like it's been a minute since you've had some really good times traveling. Maybe it's been a minute since you've been basically traveling, right? Or taking a vacation if you're working. If you're a working Pisces, it's time to take a break and go. Yeah. You're going to where the sun is. You also are going to a place where it's part of your culture, your inheritance. of where you came from. Some of you are going back to where you came from. Like you could be, from Europe. You're Irish, you're from Ireland, or wherever in Europe. It is Europe. And it's the summer, and you want to go. And you don't want anything to hold you back. You have the Ace of Swords. It's like, yeah, where do I want to go? I'm ready. Yeah, it's not like if you are a mom, right? It's not like you don't love your kids, but you're just ready to go. And some of you, definitely, it's time. It's the summer. It could be June. You're taking off June, July, August, whatever. Okay, beautiful read. Beautiful read. Actually, everyone pretty much had a great read. This is a good week. It may not feel it all the time, but a lot of things are happening behind the scenes that we don't know about, right? Which is a good thing. All right, collective read is chop wood. Wow, I love that. So the essence of chopping it down, recreating your life. It's also chopping wood in order to have wood for the future, right? In order to have what you want, it does take work, but it doesn't necessarily take hard work. It's about cleaning up. If some of you do acquire or need wood for the winter, you're doing that. 42 is a 6. So whatever makes your life even, equal. Wood is earth. So it is perhaps cleaning up your home inside and out. It's bringing, okay, I'm also feeling with this card, bringing in light from the outside. Some of you lighting candles. I'm also the stars at night, looking at the stars at night. I feel that we already have done a lot of hard work on ourselves, and now we should celebrate. Something about Flag Day, Independence Day. Opening your door and sweeping, right? The dust, if you have residual outside in your backyard, it's time to sweep that up as well. Let me get this book real quick. This is the wisdom of the Oracle. Let's look at 42 real quick, because it mentions the meaning of being grounded, for sure. Okay, here's what the Oracle message is. These are the times when dreams is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores of life. So whatever we are dreaming right now remains in our consciousness in order to clean up what we need to clean up in our lives. Consider pruning a tree, delighting in the beautiful bloom and blossom of the season. It's a mundane act also of pulling, like I said, outside dead leaves or, brushing all of the excess. It's like a spring cleaning, if you will, of our house outside. Maybe you're asking your landscaper to do a spring clean, which they do. Watering your soil and let nature take its course. Taking your attention away from a goal brings you a state of reciprocity. So don't hang on, let go. so that you can stay grounded and allow spirit to do whatever it needs to do. When it comes to relationships, it's important now doing what your day-to-day is, and remember to let your heart remember that let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard won. That's important. So don't feel as if you're not blessed. Don't feel that it takes, like I said, you have to grind it out every day, not only in a relationship with others and in business, partnerships, whatever, but more importantly with yourself. Okay? Go through your day-to-day, just allowing Mother Earth to show you the magic that lives out and breathes within us. Now, as far as prosperity, we're taking small steps rather than taking large leaps right now to acquire and co-create the most prosperous life. So move your focus off of big dreams and focus more on the little things that matter. Chop wood, carry water is a Zen proverb that advises us or to wash the dishes, walk the dog, and while you're doing that, allow spirit to have a chance to move those mountains and set the miracles that are in motion already for you, which I said before, things that are happening behind the scenes that we don't see. And allowing that to happen and to co-create means to let go for it to show up. So it is about letting go. Do the simple things in life. Now, you've done the hard work. All right, I love you guys. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. And if you need me, I'm here.